He said he was called from childhood to be a traditional healer and that it's a family calling, something they inherited from their forefathers.
Well, this is my call of duty. I was born and raised in this tradition. My father is also a traditionalist. Even my generation, we are traditionalists.
Okay.
It's not like Muslim or Christian. You understand? We are typical traditionalists.
We were invited to visit this healing home where people from different parts of the city and beyond bring their sick ones for healing. The young man named Shola said that this is something their fathers were doing, which they passed down to their own generation.
My father is into this tradition.
We met some sick people there who had been brought to the place for healing. We asked Shola why he decided to go into this, but he said it was not a decision he made for himself, but that it was a divine calling.
So, and we inherit it. Not that we just come from one place and start doing it. No, it is a call of duty. We are called to do it. Not that we just decide this is who I want to be.
He said that when he was a little boy, his ambition was to go to school and study engineering. And he eventually got admission into the university to study his dream course, engineering. But there was no money to sponsor him. But these revelations came coming to him in dreams and other means. And he finally came to terms with the truth that this was actually what he was born to do. How did you know that this was your calling?
I have known this my calling right from my birth.
How did you know?
Well, you know, life sometimes you can't predict life. You understand? Life predicts who you are. When it gets to a stage where life predicts who you are, then it is left for you to accept it or not. Some people decide not to accept it and they start walking the wrong path, while some accept it. So when I was 15, I told my dad that I've been working with my dad. I know about tradition already because I was born and raised into it. So I told my dad I want to go to school, I want to go and read computer engineering. Then he gave me money for JAMB. I did my WAEC. I gained admission, you understand, but the school rejected me. And I did another one. I decided to change my course to chemical engineering. And I gained admission also. The first one was Yabatech, and the second one was Polytechnic here. I tried my best, but I can't afford the bill, you understand? So then as time goes on, I start having those dreams, you understand? Then I know that I am supposed to follow this line, this traditional line, to focus on it. I'm into the tradition already, but I didn't focus on it. But I was like, well, I want to go to school. Then when I get to school, I'll start doing it. Then when I'm back from school, I'll focus on it. My dad said, if that's what you want, no problem. But he knows that when times come, you will know the right decision. You understand? Then when the times come, I sit down and I focus on the right decision. And when I focus on the right decision, I have enough money to send myself to school, to make myself to be anything I want to be in life.
We asked him what they use in healing people, and he said that they make use of herbs depending on the patient's condition. He said that what people don't know is that there is power in herbs, both medically and spiritually. He took us around the premises and showed us some of the herbs they make use of, which they have around in the compound. We asked Shola if he has ever felt any form of embarrassment that a young man like him is doing this, when there are other careers in the corporate world, tech and other fields that he could have pursued. But he told us that he is not ashamed of this and it is something that he is proud of doing. That you are doing.
Why would I be ashamed?
So we decided to speak to one of the sick persons we met there.
Well, I'm not well.
The man told us that he's having a strange kind of cough and that he's been to different hospitals, but there was no improvement. That's why he was brought to the healing home. He said that sick people are brought to the healing home when they cannot get solutions to their problems in the hospitals. We also spoke to the lady whom Shola referred to as his mother. We met her preparing foods for some of the sick people in the healing home, but she was ready to share some of her story with us and tell us why she decided to go into this. And just like her son told us earlier, Madam Fatayo said that this is a family calling and that it was what our late father was into also.
You have problem about your work, you are going to solve it for you or of your wives or of your children's. We are going to solve it for you.
We also asked her what she uses in healing people, and she said that the main things they use are herbs.
We are using
leaves.
Yeah.
When we asked her how many people she has helped so far since she started this job 35 years ago, she told us that she has lost count.
Well, we can't count on them because there are so many people is coming here, then we are there, we are solving their problems.
One interesting thing about this family is the enthusiasm they put into doing this. They believe they are using their ancestral gifts to help people in their own little ways. Please don't forget to like and share the video and subscribe to the channel so you can get to see our next video.